February 28, 2026. US and Israel launch Operation Epic Fury. In the first 24 hours, 247 strikes conducted into Iran across seabed, space, and cyberspace domains, targeting nearly 2,000 sites with over 2,000 munitions. Air dominance over Tehran was established quickly. Khamenei's compound destroyed, killing him and 47 officials. Natanz leveled again, its missile silos crippled. Iran then retaliated. Missiles and drones were fired at US bases. While most were intercepted, some got through, killing 6 servicemen. It's important to note that the majority of missiles and drone strikes have not even been targeted towards US bases or Israel itself, but rather the UAE and Bahrain, targeting their oil facilities in a bid to cause another global oil crisis. Proxy organizations struck Israel, Jordan, and Kuwait. These are the death throes of the IRGC, targeting military infrastructure and, unfortunately, civilian targets indiscriminately. Many of those launch sites are now operating independently from Central Command on orders given before Khamenei's death. Within the first 48 hours, the US promptly destroyed all Iranian ships in the Arabian Gulf, Strait of Hormuz, and Gulf of Oman, including Iran's best submarine. As a bonus, we also sunk one of their warships coming back from a training exercise in the Indian Ocean with a torpedo. God, I love America. As of Thursday the 5th, the US controls the Straits of Hormuz. It has completely decimated most of Iran's offensive and defensive capabilities, hacked their communication systems and broadcast networks, destroyed their weapons manufacturing facilities, and together with Israel put warheads to foreheads on pretty much all Iranian leadership. Speaking of which, from the New York Post, and I quote, the Israel Air Force struck a top Iranian meeting on Wednesday where Tehran's senior clerics had gathered to select for a replacement for the slain Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. According to multiple reports, the Assembly of Experts, a body made up of 88 members, was allegedly together in the city of Qom when an airstrike hit their building overnight, the Times of Israel reported. Overall, the US strategy is seemingly containment and expanding our sectors of complete air superiority. The focus has been on destroying missiles, navy, and nuclear sites to prevent more attacks on allies and secure oil/trade routes. As of right now, we are avoiding full invasion for regional stability. We can reasonably conclude that President Trump has ruled out ground troops in Iran after he called the option a waste of time. Israel, on the other hand, is prioritizing its most immediate threats, eliminating proxies like Hezbollah and Hamas, also taking out Khamenei and continually targeting all potential political leadership. Their push for regime change is aggressive to end Iran's support for global terrorism once and for all. Since Israel is 2 for 2 in the game of Supreme Leader Whack-a-Mole, Iran's third pick from the bench is Khamenei's son, Mojtaba. Only time will tell if he lasts. President Trump initially said he would not get involved in regime change, but in an interview with Axios, he stated that he must be involved, labeling Mojtaba as unacceptable. As of Wednesday, it was reported that pro-American Kurdish forces from Iraq are poised to launch a ground war from the West on the IRGC. There's strong evidence for this due to the westerly targeting pattern by Israeli and US forces. The Kurds are an ethnic minority originally from Iran, displaced when the regime rose to power. They are proud, stubborn, and independent warriors who historically don't really play well with others. Will they help or hurt the transition of power? Only time will tell. As of Friday, March 6th, Reza Pahlavi, the eldest son of the former Shah, has accepted leadership of the transitional government, extending amnesty to some within the regime and promising justice against the hardliners. Can he hold a coalition together, keep the peace, and simultaneously root out those still loyal to the regime, all while trying to rebuild and hold a free election? If he does, it will be an accomplishment for the history books, and we truly wish him the best of luck. So as you can see, over the course of half a century, Iran shifted from US ally to foe. Revolutions, terrorism, hostages, proxies, oil crises, sanctions, and economic meltdowns. There's just a lot of history here. The Sunni-Shia divide deepened the wars and broadened instability throughout the region. Their geography central to the global trade. Their nuclear weapons quest feared by the West and their Arab neighbors fueled cycles of sanctions and failed attempts at diplomacy. The Trump administration aims to put an end to this once and for all. Since the 1980s, President Trump has been very vocal about the need to end this regime, advocating for it many times in campaign speeches and obviously manifested in his policy. Look, I'm not here to debate the pros and cons of this war. I just wanted to show you that this war didn't come out of nowhere. Like it or not, we have some interests here, and Israel didn't just foist this war upon us from afar. Even Iran's Muslim neighbors like the UAE, Bahrain, Yemen, Jordan all share our interest in taking down this regime. This isn't an anti-Muslim campaign, this is a genuine attempt at long-term peace. Thank you so much for watching. Making future content is impossible without your help. Please subscribe, like, hit that bell, and comment your opinions down below. We have all sorts of content coming down the pipeline. God bless, and we'll see you next time.